What are the VA loan limits for 2020? Hello, I'm John Thomas with Primary Residential Mortgage, here to answer that question for you. So the VA loan limits for 2020 have definitely changed. There was a bill that passed called the Blue Water Navy Vietnam Veterans Act of 2019, which actually set the VA loan limit to no loan limit if you have full entitlement. So let's dig into that in a little more detail. So full entitlement means you do not have any other outstanding VA loans, and that you never had any default on a VA loan where that part of that entitlement is being held against you. So that means you have 100% full entitlement. When you're going to purchase a home, there is no maximum loan limit set by VA. Now, if you have a partial entitlement, then your maximum loan amount is going to fall back to the county loan limit where you're purchasing. So for example, in the state of Delaware, we have 3 counties: Newcastle County, Kent County, and Sussex County. All 3 counties are using the Federal Housing Finance Agency's conforming loan limit. That's what VA normally matches. Outside of the Blue Water Navy bill, we match the conforming loan limit. So for 2020 or 2020, the conforming loan limit is $510,400. So in Delaware, for example, in Newcastle County, maximum VA loan limit for 100% financing is $510,400. Kent, Sussex, exact same thing. The maximum you can borrow on a VA loan and receive 100% loan to value is $510,400. Now, that doesn't mean you can't purchase a home for more than $510,400. You just have to have a down payment for the difference between the purchase price and the county loan limit. So for example, let's go through a calculation. Let's say you're purchasing a home in Delaware, Newcastle County for $550,000. Well, the VA loan limit for partial entitlement is $510,400. So the difference is $39,600. So you would have to put down not $39,600. You only have to put down 25% of that. So 25% of that difference is only $9,900. So that would be your down payment. So you could get a VA loan for $540,100. Now, in this same exact scenario, if you're a Delaware veteran purchasing that home in Newcastle County with full entitlement, then you could get 100% financing for the $550,000 because of the Blue Waters Navy bill, there is no loan limit. So I hope that helps you understand how that works. Now, the Blue Water Navy Vietnam Veterans Act of 2019 gave some benefits to Navy members that served in Vietnam that may have been affected by Agent Orange that prior to January 1st, 2020 were not eligible. So there's a bunch of that, but they also made some changes to the VA home loan program. One of them being VA home loans no longer limited to the FHFA's conforming limit. That with no down payment in all areas and all across the country, it's unlimited unless you have partial entitlement. They also removed the loan limit for Native American veterans seeking to build or purchase a home on federal trust land. And this is also good. The law exempts Purple Heart recipients currently serving on active duty from having to pay the funding fee. So when you go to do a VA loan, there is no monthly mortgage insurance on 100% financing, but you do pay a VA funding fee. Now, but if you're exempt for having a VA disability, you don't have to pay that funding fee. Well, now with the Blue Waters Act, if you have a Purple Heart recipient on active duty, you don't have to pay that funding fee either. And they've also made a temporary change to the VA funding fee effective January 1st, 2020 with the Blue Waters Navy Act. So service members see a slight increase of 0.15 to 0.3% on their funding fee. And this is currently in place for 2 years. Now, National Guard and Reserve members will see a slight decrease in their fee to align with that paid by the regular military. So prior to the Blue Waters Act, regular military and National Guard and Reserves did not have the same funding fee. National Guard Reserves pay a higher funding fee. So now they've raised the regular military up some, and they've reduced the National Guard and Reserves, so they're all paying the same funding fee on the loan no matter what. Now, you do have a different funding fee when you're doing the first-time use versus subsequent use. And there's also a different funding fee if you're doing a VA interest rate reduction refinance loan. That's only 0.5%. Now again, if you have a disability, you're exempt, or the Purple Heart on active duty, you're exempt. So how do you apply for a VA loan? Well, great question. I would love to help you out. I specialize in veterans. You can give me a call, 302-703-0727. You can find me online at DelawareMortgageLoans.net or actually apply directly at PRMILoanApplication.com. Would love to help you with a VA loan for the purchase or refinance of a home. So look forward to seeing you again on another update.